And it looks like we are live.
All right. Welcome, everybody. It has been a while. My name is Spencer, aka Ninja Spence. I will be your dungeon master for the long hiatus, but then we are back to the revenge of Stefan Carcass on Team 4, just team bonus action. Now, if that you would, will everybody please do a quick introduction of themselves and what they are, and then what they are playing?
Uh, I am Miro Raven or Hewitt. I am playing Hoggpaw, the Tabaxi Arcane Cleric.
Been so long, I forgot how to say his name. I am Emily, aka Frey. I am playing the fighter, TumTums Pebblepincher, the penguin, Aarakocra.
I am Ari, Changeling Bard.
And I am Neysa, and I am Erebos Iskios, the Tiefling Bloodhunter.
Very nice, very nice. So, without further ado, I am going to try to do the world's shortest recap, because a lot has happened, but we are going to try to make this super fast. So, basically, we are all welcome to the world of Villa Aurora, where basically that is just a high fantasy setting that you all basically receive golden tickets to join the Bardic Festival that was given by Vivian Shelling. With after just a few just sort of misadventures and stuff that you all just start to notice that you all have a similar dragon mark birthmark on your left hand. It can be underneath your tuft of fur, it can just be part of your skin. It's just there. So that y'all are just like, okay, whatever this is. So then that y'all are basically Vivian Shelling comes up and says that she has lost her violin. And then after which that y'all basically go to the Strahd ruin, still in the city of Trirane, and you basically get done fighting skeletons, you jump over stalagmites, but then that you are all faced with this half-orc thief and his crony Citric. After the quick and then swift battle, you had all noticed that he started to change up into this form, kind of this ghastly, big monstrous form, only just until a great arrow struck him dead to the throne. And I don't think anyone from this group had basically saw where the source of the arrow was, except for our dearly departed but not forgotten monk friend Ronnie. He eats a lot. So anyway, after which then that you all are basically celebrated, and then that you all get to go see a play called "I Want to Be Your Canary," and which in fact that you all kind of just sort of get yourselves entertained twined into some type of political strife between the prime minister Edric and also that the king of Cornavia Stefan Carcass that the half drow. So after some choice words were said then that you all were tasked to travel to Odowekin to basically go see not to see an old fortune teller gnome who had wanted to retrieve a tapestry. After basically some puzzle fighting up some that you had all discovered that Stefan Carcass had sent some of his best orcs to try to take the tapestry until TumTums essentially broke some kneecaps, and then that we had also gave somebody a new flame hammer. So after the wish that you had all returned the tapestry, you all decide that you all had paid the fortune teller a visit only to be visited by a silver arrow known as Pigeon. Pigeon just basically was just talking to y'all, and then he just went off. So that you were all, what was that about? Then that you all basically traveled back to Trirane, which then that you had all met Benevolent Serpentwind, and she had basically became y'all's guild house proprietress of the Elderberry Dragon Company, which is your chosen guild name. And then you all started to make a name for yourselves. So basically then y'all get done doing a little bit more just jobs for the prime minister, that you have to travel to Roka, but then the way to Dulsol was basically blocked by basically a Karen and her kid. He was playing with dynamite. And then he stopped the road. So, but then you had all met a wizard by the name of Ashley that decided to go and join the fun with y'all, but she needed safe passage back to Trirane. But after just suddenly just basically defeating just a band of lizard folk at just a halfling hamlet, and basically converting their leader to basically busboy back at your guild home, then that you all made the stop at Odowekin whenever you found out Ashley was not who she said she was, but in fact she was actually Ash or Mortis. She was a member of Stefan Kracus's elite elite police force or something like that. But anyway, then that you all basically started just basically then that you all basically were invited to basically attend the execution of just Raynor Dome, who was basically AKA Pride. And of course that was obviously an attempt to break out Pride, but then that they failed, and then Ari had got the killing blow, which I don't want to wish that on my worst enemy, Ari. I don't. Then that you all celebrated, got gold, and now then that basically Vivian Schelling had basically requested that she wanted travel to Dulsol. And then that we basically picked off to where then that we were basically at the highlights of basically fighting off the salamanders, fire snakes, and spiders to save a young halfling cleric. That this is where we are today. So what is everybody doing right now?
Hoggpaw will help Setaj, who is not here, to the wagon to sleep off the excessive firestorms I believe that she was dropping last time we played.
Right. And then that Setaj just basically is just saying thank you, and then that she just starts to just go to sleep up in the wagon. What is oh, sorry, go on.
I'm trying to remember what the last thing I did was. Oh, I know I was at 5 hit points.
Oh yeah, then I don't think that y'all didn't even take a rest or anything, so that y'all are still exhausted. Well, not exhausted, but y'all are still hurt from this battle.
Yeah, that's right. I'm at 5 hit points too.
All right, both y'all get over here real quick.
All right, I'll walk over to Hoggpaw.
Okay.
I'm going to expend 2 first level spell slots to cast Cure Wounds at first level on both of them. So, Ari.
Yes.
5 hit points.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to keep double checking because I got everything on the big screen for the game. So, it's going to keep popping up for everybody to see what level. TumTums. 7 hit points.
Woo!
So then you just feel just that course of energy just healing y'all, and that it seemed like that I owe y'all some loot. I need somebody to give me a D100 roll.
Also, thank you for letting me know I needed to switch over from our standby page to our new layout.
Yes, we do got a new layout. All right, let me just move y'all back to the map. Okay.
I'm happy with it, but if we got to change it, we got to change it.
Oh, 70. Okay. Can someone give me 3d6 rolls?
Oh, hold on. I also got to get out the paper book that I keep all of our records in.
Okay. Okay, so that's one. Okay, so that's 10. Okay, so let me just write that down. Okay, and can somebody give me a D? Can somebody roll me a D4? Ooh, three. I need 3 D100 rolls, please.
Jeez.
What
How the hell?
are the odds of that?
Why do I roll?
Do you want to redo the other 63? I would let you
Yes.
redo the other 63 because I don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, let me make sure I got these numbers right. Okay. So basically, as that y'all are just getting healed up by like Hoggpaw and stuff, that you all just start to kind of see something just kind of glimmering off of the giant. Now that off of the giant salamander, that you think that you can make out 10 like gems that are worth 100 gold. Then that you see a flask that basically has like a label of basically somebody with just like squiggly lines at another person's head.
What was the
Then
first thing, Spence? I'm sorry.
Oh, that you see like 100 that you see 10 gems that are worth 100 gold pieces.
Altogether, or 10 that are worth 100 gold each?
And that, see, how does this? That 10 that are worth 100 gold each.
Dang.
So I'm also writing them down in the booklet for the party fund in the bag of holding.
Okay. And then that the first thing you find is like a flask that has a label of somebody basically basically somebody like kind of like pointing at somebody's head with just like squiggly lines going in their mind. I mean, that their head area.
Could I examine that?
Sure. But I still got 2 other objects. They're like, let me go ahead and then get through these other ones.
That's fine. My bad, man. Go ahead.
And then that you also see like a fat. It is kind of like a big fat flask of red liquid. And then that you finally have just that a very translucent flask that just has somebody just basically, like doing just at the whole like mind just explosion label. That these potion makers are sure crafty. Now, what did you want it to do, Ari?
I was just gonna try to examine them if I could.
Yeah, sure.
I will assist to give Ari advantage, simply because
Okay.
Hoggpaw is assuming one of these is a make your brain explode potion.
Could I need to roll Arcana or what?
Give me a Arcana check. Okay, but that's very good.
Do you want me to do one for each item?
No, that you don't have to.
Okay.
Then that is good enough. Just hold on right quick. Okay. So then that you basically find that you know that the giant red one would be a potion of superior healing. That the one that basically has the person pointing just at that the head with just at the squiggly lines, that will be a potion of mind reading.
Okay.
And then that the one that got the head exploding imagery that'll be a potion of clairvoyance.
I'll share this with my party members. Let them know. I would definitely feel like TumTums should get the superior healing.
All right.
Yeah,
Maybe the
I
rest.
would say go ahead and do that.
Okay, if you guys are cool with it, gonna tuck that in my bag.
And you just want to put the rest in the bag of holding, or I could put it in the bag of colding if you want.
I'll put them in the bag of holding.
All right.
Just keep it all there.
All right. And so while that y'all are basically just sorting just out through that your items and then loot that you have all found. Wait, there wasn't gold. That I gave y'all the gold. That's right. I need everyone to give me a perception check. 13. 10.
It's on par for Hoggpaw
Oh.
still.
Woo!
Wow. TumTums sees the
So
future.
you, Hoggpaw, are just busy just trying to make sure that everybody is up in order. Setaj is still kind of like looking just pretty bad from her wounds. So you are just healing her up with just like Ari's assistant. You, TumTums, that you notice that how is that like Erebos coming in walking or how is Erebos coming in?
Erebos is I'm assuming there was lots of noise he would have heard, so he's not exactly like stalking up on y'all, but he's definitely coming in cautious.
Okay, then that you, TumTums, that you just see just like a blue humanoid just coming in closer to view, just kind of like coming up.
Guys, there's a blue person coming this way. I don't think
Are they hostile or what?
they're just walking, I think.
Oh, okay.
Since TumTums has pointed it out, is there a chance I could make a insight check on the walking?
Go ahead. If that you feel the need to do a deception check, you can.
Nah.
All right, so that's
20.
a 24 on insight to see if they're walking up aggressively.
Definitely not aggressively. More like, what's going on? Do I need to be running?
They look like a looky-loo that might be confused on what's happened. Ari, should we act like we're on fire just to scare them?
I'll tell you what. I'll light you on fire.
Why would you do that?
You're a good actor.
No, don't light anybody on fire.
Yeah, I prefer not to. You see how furry I am? This will smell
He
terrible.
gets singed. Have you smelled singed cat hair? It's terrible.
It is God's awful.
I haven't actually. I kind of want to see.
I suggest
Let's not.
All right, I'm gonna wave at the person walking up. Like, you missed all the fun. How you doing? I'm gonna make sure not to have any weapons out. I'll like have my hands out so where non-threatening.
All right. So I see the Hoggpaw's a tabaxi, right?
Looks like kind of a big fluffy Maine Coon with a hodgepodge mix of fur.
Excellent. So I see you waving, and I'm like, well, sorry to have missed the fun. Maybe next time.
Please tell me there will not be a next time of this.
Never know what you find on the roads.
We have found some interesting things.
Oddly enough, not a snow cone stand. which would be nice in this weather.
I'm more of a hot beverages kind of person, but I'll take your word for it.
What are you? Who are you? And what are you doing out here?
Well, I happen to be a monster hunter, and looks like you guys got here ahead of me.
Not on purpose, really?
Yeah, we
Well,
would
like-
gladly let you hunt these monsters.
Wait, did you have dibs on these monsters?
Definitely not dibs. I just heard a rumor that they were around, and I was trying to help out.
Okay, we did not break the law of dibs.
There is no law of dibs, Hoggpaw.
Then how did Belnicia call dibs on all the cheese that was in the fridge?
That's Belnicia. You just don't want to argue with Belnicia.
Okay.
So I heard that somebody in the recap, somebody died. Was that in this fight? Like, would I be able to have seen that y'all lost a member?
Ronnie died off camera from eating.
He had died off camera. That it was basically a player that he just had like moved away actually.
Okay. All right.
He ate too much and it didn't end well.
That's the worst way to go. All right.
He made himself into basically a human turducken.
Oh dear. All right. Well, y'all are heading north. I'm heading north. If y'all want, I could fall in with you, help out.
Yeah, also, it'd be kind of rude. Well, hold on. Let me.
What can I say, Hoggpaw?
Hoggpaw's gonna
Hoggpaw?
Hoggpaw's gonna pull the rest of them over. Okay, how do we tell this one is not a kinku that's trying to murder us?
I swear, if you just ask, I'm going to kick you.
I'm not, because they could.
I don't know, because we didn't know last time.
All right, you're the smart one.
How do we
I wasn't that.
How do we know if they're not going to murder us? We don't. We just got to kind of roll with it.
Okay, so what's the vote here?
Yeah, they come off with this. It's fine. Yeah, as long as you don't mind. How far away are we from Dulsol?
Vivian just actually like pipes up and she just says that like it's just all it is. It's just about another 15-minute cart ride.
All right. Yeah. Come on. Hop on the cart and let's go.
Yeah.
What can happen in 15 minutes? Don't answer that.
Why did you say that?
So that y'all are just gonna like ignore the cleric lady that's on the ground. Y'all just say,
Whoa.
Oh, I forgot.
We
I
forgot.
forgot.
Yeah, completely forgot.
I forgot.
Hoggpaw's also going to introduce. This is our horse, Liam Nason.
All right. While he introduces the horse, Is the cleric lady unconscious?
oh, that Vivian had basically kind of like got her back up a little bit, and then she's just like, oh, it's Vivi. You saved me, and you brought friends.
No. Okay.
Yeah, that she is kind of like a short like halfling with just this giant monster hunter size hammer that is kind of like clashing with just her colors of like yellow and blue. That this hammer is kind of like a dark Vicus. If it wasn't a come, I would have been spider food. Well, that the name is Sarah Sandsfoot. Pleased to meet you.
Well, hello. We'll help the cleric up and everything, and let him get on the cart. And we're gonna be like, you just hitch a ride with us from here on out.
Oh, just thank you.
Did we the rest of us tell the new person who we are or no?
No.
There have been no introductions really given right now. Kind of got reminded.
Well, we just kind of got attacked. We can talk on the road. I'd just like to get off the road myself. If y'all are okay with that?
Oh
Just
yes,
to get away from the
TumTums.
heaps of dead, foul-smelling critters right
Oh,
now.
TumTums, give me a investigation check right quick.
Oh, one sec. My mouse is freaking out on me. Hold on.
Oh.
Well, that was garbage.
So basically, that as that y'all are basically walking past by that you just basically that you just see just at the melted form of just the giant spear that the salamander had. It could have been salvageable, but then that you didn't notice it in time.
Poop.
So that y'all are just trotting. So what are y'all talking about? Who are y'all talking to?
Yep. Y'all go ahead. I need to get batteries for my mouse, I think. Hang on.
Hoggpaw's gonna look in the wagon. I think we forgot Fizzle. I think we left him back. I think we left him back in town.
What on earth is a fizzle?
A gnome about this big, likes to throw fireballs around. There's a good chance he gonna ask to see the manager of every establishment back home, but that's not our problem today. That's tomorrow Hoggpaw's problem.
Maybe not even that.
Maybe not. But anyway, I'm Hoggpaw.
Okay. I am Ari. And we're actually the Dragonberry Company. Did I say our name right?
Elderberry Dragon Company.
Elderberry Dragon Company. We're just, a group of fun-loving, I don't want to say grave robbers, but freelance.
We are entrepreneurs.
Okay, there you go.
We have also
Entrepreneurs are the best kind of grave robbers.
But we have also decided to try to open up a restaurant back home. I think it might have been my idea. I'm not 100%.
It was your idea.
I thought that y'all were doing a brewery.
Well, it doesn't matter what game we're in. Hoggpaw is always going to make a restaurant.
But
Hey,
y'all got Serena as the cook, so may
never
Godspeed.
underestimate the importance of passive income.
Brewery and restaurant.
Restaurant is not a pass. Never mind. Let's get going.
All right. So Erebos, I would like you to give me give me a perception check. What is your passive actually?
My passive is, I don't think my character sheet's been fully uploaded into Roll20, but my passive perception is 12.
Okay. Just give me just a general perception check then.
All right. I have not used Roll20 that much. I am having to learn key codes. Hang on.
It's fine.
Just click on the perception skill itself.
That's the thing, is I don't think my stuff has been uploaded. So I have to do this all by rote. That was, wow, okay.
Wow.
I don't like this system.
A 3.
Of
Now you are just like looking around and then you just don't notice it, unfortunately.
course not. Why would I? There's too many new things to see with this group of vagabonds on the road.
Then that Vivian just kind of pipes in and be like, Hoggpaw, that isn't it that customary that whenever that you always get a new member that you always do something? You know, like check to make sure that they have y'all's birthmark?
This is a hitchhiker on the road. We didn't check you for a birthmark.
Well, that is because of the fact that we had met previously and then I don't have it.
I also thought that was supposed to be secret.
And then she just goes back to just playing on her violin, just tuning it.
I mean, she already mentioned it. Oh,
Also, that one playing the violin with like the massive guns for arms because she uses that ballista as a longbow is Vivian. She's a bard with her taxi service.
Fair enough, fair enough. Bard's got to have a entourage.
oh, also, I'm TumTums. I don't think I introduced myself.
Erebos, nice to meet you, birdfolk.
And the sleeping one is Setaj. She's a little tuckered out from that last battle.
Deep
I
sleep.
gather.
Also a tiefling.
Erebos tries not to claim relation to other tieflings. It's a whole thing.
Oh, that's cool. I'm just pointing it out.
Forgot Setaj was-
Ignoring.
This individual has horns. Not paying attention.
Totally ignoring, flat out.
Oh, we are almost there to Dulsol. Sarah Sandsfoot just kind of like looks up and just you just see. Let me get the document.
Documentation.
Let's see here. What? Uh-huh.
I was gonna say
Anything that I wanted to say?
Priestess Sandfoot, why were you out on the road to be bushwhacked as you was?
Well, I was just basically on my way back from basically doing something from Mr. Riverhopper. Hopper, that he is my boss and that I am his second in command. And we just have to go in and check on the road situation of Roka.
The road is serviceable.
That we were just informed that it was blocked off because of. Don't worry, that she has been apprehended, and then that her child has been placed up in protective services because that what kind of mother would let their child use dynamite from the mines?
Chaotic neutral mom.
More like chaotic evil. If you
I was
ask
gonna
me.
say, I don't know how neutral that is.
Well, dynamite in and of itself isn't an evil object. It's what you use it for.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever that we had took her in, that she had dang near knocked out three of our men apprehending her, and then that we had to put her in the chair.
The chair.
Oh, that you know that this is something that you know that the Sun Father had came up with. You just basically just put the irrational people in the chair, then that you just tie up their mouth, and then that you just restrain them, and then that they just start just going crazy in it. It is almost hilarious if that they weren't being so deranged.
Erebos is going to literally stop in the middle of the road and turn around and stare at. I'm assuming this is Sarah Sandsfoot that's talking, and just stare at her. You've got to be kidding me.
You literally put people in a crazy chair.
Sometimes just sitting there slowly. What the heck?
I mean that. How else are we supposed to like restrain them? You know that the stocks are so 20 years ago.
So
Yeah, you also refer to it as hilarious, and that's a little messed up.
that's a little.
You're
fluffed
placing
up.
a child in restraints
Oh, no,
and
no,
We
laughing.
did not place the
about
child.
the
We
mother,
placed the mother.
Still messed
Mother.
up.
That's still
Okay.
kind of messed up.
Hold on, you said
Really?
Riverhopper as well. Is that Guy Riverhopper?
Why, yes, of course. That is the head paladin of the Burning Crusade.
Noted.
But
That's a thing.
Look, just because someone's lawful don't mean they're actually good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here.
All right, y'all ready to get this dog and pony show on the road?
Figured we were
All
talking
right.
and walking, but
Yeah, then so anyway, then I had found the thing. Okay. So on that the trail, which is becoming more paved, as you climb up the last bluff, you start to see the magnificent city gate of Dulsol. And let me change the map for y'all.
Ooh, magic.
Yes, magic.
So much magic.
Oh, now I got to try to get my
That
mouse on the other screen.
you basically see the magnificent city gate of Dulsol. The left and the right side of the city are polar opposites from each other. The left side is more dark and grimy looking, but the northwestern point there are a few buildings with scones in various patterns, shapes, as loud music can be heard. One building has the shape of scones that form a halfling in a pretentious pose. The building is goldenrod yellow. The right side is more structured and lighten up. The closer to the base of the gate on the southeastern side, there is a dark section that serves as a graveyard with various shops and a temple that has buttresses that look gothic in its design. The center of the city has an inner gate that glows bright as the sun herself, as the various fancy buildings are in a circular pattern around a gothic white castle that looks like a temple, with the crest of the city shining as a beacon around the evening sky. Further down the hill, 2 guards are at their post. Can everyone give me perception checks, please? Sorry, Dan. We will fix that whenever then after game and stuff for the next session. Okay, very good. So everybody's good on that. That you all notice that they have the same armor color motif as Sarah Sandsfoot. And then basically one of them approaches. Halt! Who comes here? Since that the uprising of the corruption in Trireme, security has been increased by that the Sun Father's blessing.
I am a representative of the Lady of Magic, coming from Trireme to deliver mail on behalf of the noble court.
Noble court, you say? That we haven't heard of about any news of any travelers coming in with just messages.
I mean, they gave me a letter and told me to write it up here.
May I look at the letter?
You can look at it, you can't touch it. That would be mail fraud if you touched it.
Mail fraud? Why? And all of a sudden, you just see just like Sarah Sandsfoot, just comes out and just said like, Brutus, they are with me. They are with me. Brutus, open up the gate before I bust your kneecaps. And then he's like, yes, ma'am. If you know Sarah Sandsfoot, welcome to Dulsol. Quickly, raise the gate. I don't want my other knees sore. And that's how you get that done. All right, so what is the party doing?
Tough lady.
We're just gonna follow his lead. I'm gonna let Hogpaw take the lead.
Like, Hoggpaw already does not like this place because they have like crazy torture chair. He is down to get the 2 things that we need to do in this city done and bounce.
Erebos is gonna stick close to Tums and kind of whisper to the TumTums, y'all mind if I hang with y'all for a little while longer?
No, I think that'll be cool. Might be a safety and numbers thing here.
Excellent. So I'm sticking close to Tums.
All right, then. So once inside the city, that y'all are basically here. Well, hold up. That's the grab. There it is. So that y'all are basically there. once inside, there is a winding center path that stretches for about 5 miles to the center gate. The darkened area has a unique atmosphere of people smiling by tombstones as pyres and shops for costumes and essence are thriving. A few guards of the Sunfather are in the area, but some of the guards are dressed in blue and silver with a bird facing on that the back side of their capes or on their breastplates. On that the left side entrance, there is a gate. What is separate that is what is separating what appears to be the slums. Broken houses and shadowy figures just start to emerge from just at the dark areas. A bottle comes flying over the gate and just crashes on the road. A guard just sighs as he just ushers you all to the tavern in the middle part of the city.
What was that about?
You see that Dulsol is famous for its dual nature. As you see on the left side, the left side here, we have the let's just say that the less fortunate, those that they have not been touched by the Sunfather, and then that they basically have their slums, and over here on the right we have the better areas, so to speak.
So they're just literally right next to each other.
You also,
That there is
so-
a road dividing them. Oh, sorry.
so
Go on.
you also just denote that everybody lives over there as lesser than and bad.
There are some good people there, but it is kind of rough over there.
Okay, got it. You got religious segregation in this city. Okay.
I mean, it is not like that. It's not
I
like that.
love you.
Let's get our damn business done and get out of here.
Woof.
Maybe it's not that bad, guys. I don't know.
Don't be dramatic, Hoggpaw. Just like this everywhere. You act like where we're from, it's any better. Alright, let's get this done.
All right, and Vivian just chimes in and just says, just like, wow, we have made it. Well, thank you all for escorting me in perfect timing, too. It will be 3 days before my performance at the Lucky Halfling, so I can relax and practice more. Plus, that I need to get more great arrows from Grace Brandhammer, a specialized blacksmith in Dulsol. Grace and I have been friends for over 50 years. Her work is always special. Well, keep your wits about you as you explore Dulsol and stay on the light side, and you all be safe. And she just tips her hat and just goes off.
That bow is still awesome.
I do not like this city.
Erebos, that you notice on like that the half just elven bard, you notice that there is a giant bow just folded up on her back. Give me just a general intelligence roll.
All right. Let me check my doodles here. I'm on buttons. Ha! Wow, I'm stupid right now.
Wow.
Okay.
You just only think then that that's just some kind of fancy longbow at this point.
Bet. What was the name of the smith that Vivian mentioned? Grace somebody?
Grace Brandhammer. I'm about to type it.
Dankeschön.
So what are y'all doing right now?
Y'all want to go ahead and do what we're supposed to do while we're here?
I think Hoggpaw would prefer that we do that and get out of it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's get to it.
All right, we got
What is Sarah up to now that we've been brought into the city?
That let me see that she is just kind of just like tagging along with y'all for the most part. Just really.
Do we need to escort you back to the coven of paladins that you are from, madam?
Coven of Paladins.
Oh, oh. Ouch. Okay, back in.
I don't know. Hoggpaw's going to look. I don't know the terminology. Like, I don't know if it's a cloister, a
You
coven.
mean
I
It's
don't think coven would be correct.
it's
I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's a
that
cutlery
she just
drawer.
like looks alarmed at you and just like, Mr. Hoggpaw, no. Coven is for witches. That you mean Order of the Sunfather. I mean that we hunt witches.
That is
Don't-
definitely what he meant.
We'll take you back to the palinary.
Okay.
Stop talking.
Okay. Oh yes, and then by the way, here, just take these pamphlets, and then that these are city guides. That they should already be up in your players' notes
Look,
as
look,
handouts
they
for
got
the
a
city.
Fuddruckers while we're here.
A Fuddruckers? What is that?
I'm just making. I'm sorry, Spencer, making a bad
Just
joke.
ignore him.
I mean that.
I cannot pull up documents without changing our dice roller. So.
Oh, got you. Well, then I can actually just like swap the scene right quick for it. Or yes, of course. And then that it is just basically a crudely drawn version of the map, and then you basically. Oh wait, forgot to move players over. It's just that a crudely drawn version of the map with just all of just everything is color coded. Then that there is a fighting arena up in district number 4, but you don't want to go over there. That they are some dirty, rotten cheats and fights. So it's just wherever that y'all want to go. Because that y'all look pretty tired.
Yeah, we would actually like to make our way to the.
I'm actually
lucky halfling to secure rooms.
Okay, that's fine. We can go there. And then that she kind of just starts to kind of just get kind of nervous a little bit whenever you say the lucky halfling. Sure, why not?
Is that on the wrong side of town for you?
No, it's not on the wrong side of town. She just kind of just twirls her hair kind of nervously. But
Well,
we can just go there. You want to do what?
Problem.
The problem is that my family kind of owed the the mistress of the lucky halfling. It isn't your inn. It is a gambling hall / working house.
Oh. No, we don't want to go there, Harpa. No.
Well,
Hoggpaw does, but
Okay, I want to go take a nap.
by working house, I'm assuming it means that they are making crafts and supplies there.
why don't you go in there? I'm going to give him 5 gold.
Hoggpaw, it's a brothel.
Oh. See, also Ari gave me money, so this is making me have trust issues with this already. Ari tried to convince people my name was something else for like 3 days.
And I hid a dirty picture on you.
What? Oh wait, that was days ago. I'm assuming it's not still on Hoggpaw, but I kind of imagine
I'm pretty sure we burned it.
Oh, I was gonna say I imagine Ari has already done that again at some point.
Okay, so since that did, I'll move y'all back to the map. Okay. Nope, I did not.
Okay,
move
so
y'all
we
back
don't
to
want
the
to
map.
go there. Where can we go to sleep?
Okay then. So on the map proper that you have a inn right here. And you have a inn right here. Up in the right there. Why in the world am I saying there and here? So you go, huh? Mm-hmm. What's up?
No.
Oh, I just happened to click. That was my bad.
Oh, okay. So yes, then that you can go to the Magic Carpet Inn. That it is basically where that most of the general populace live, and then that the big green building there, that is Mott's Emporium, that's her big shop. I had heard that Motisha was expanding business.
That's the Sun Elf, right? That we
The Twilight Elf.
Twilight Elf back in Trireme.
Back in Trireme, that the one that tries to hit on everybody, yeah, that one.
Magic shop owner?
Yes, the magic shop owner.
And you said out of character. Also, this is getting listed as an inn, right?
No, that the Magic Carpet Inn is right here. That this is her big box version of her magic store.
Let's go
Got
get
it.
rooms. TumTums
All right.
is still looking a little rough.
I have like 12 HP.
I have 10, so that's
Also,
like two.
Setaj has got the sleep kimchi toots, and I want to stick her in her own room.
All right. So as the y'all are walking by Hoggpaw, I need you actually notice that as you are walking on the pavement, you kind of notice the symbol of Eractus is just also etched into the stonework.
All right. Like, does it look like it's just etched into like the road itself, or is it etched into the stonework of buildings around?
It is kind of like it is actually like government sanctioned painted there, kind of like whenever that they do stonework here to like put like a logo or something in it. It looked like that it is meant to be there. It just wasn't done by like graffiti or anything.
Okay, noted.
All right. So as soon as y'all go to the Magic Carpet Inn, that you see a you see a male tabaxi at that the at basically that the at the front, and then he's just like, "Oh, customers, we haven't had those in a while." That you know that the name is Malik.
Hello. We
Why,
would
yes,
rooms.
I am doing well. You all look brand new here. Welcome to the Magic Carpet Inn. What can I do for you?
We need rooms.
Would you like the okay, then there we have 3 types of rooms. We have that the cheap man's room that you get no meal, that you just basically just get a night stay, that's just easily 3 gold. You can go up to the medium size that you get at least a bed, a desk. You get that the coveted method sink method, and then that's 5 gold. Or that you can go the deluxe package for 20 gold for a week stay, and then you basically get the suite that at least has 4 bedrooms. Basically that you get your own bedroom, and then that you also have a kitchen area.
That's
Are we
20.
staying here that long?
You said 20 gold for a week.
Yes, 20 gold for a week. That's the special we have going on right there.
Give me a second. Okay, I have no clue how long it's going to take to find these people we got to find. All right, you better business.
Do you want me to try to bring him down?
No, I'm just
trying to ask you if this is actually a good deal.
20 gold for a week? I mean, do you just how long? I'm gonna look at the proprietor and say, how long for 3 days?
3 days. That'd be if that you still just want that the same room setup and stuff. That'd be about 9 gold for 3 days.
Can I try to talk him down to 8?
Give me a persuasion check. That he's just like, that you all do look rather just worn out. I tell you what, I will just give you just I will give you the deluxe package, and then I would also give a extra night for free if you choose, because that you all look like that you've been through hell and back. And welcome to Dulsol.
Thank you.
Do y'all have
Cool.
stables?
Why, yes, of course. That the stables is basically included. Was somebody else wanting something?
I was saying thank you.
Oh, okay.
All right, I will parse out the gold from the party fund.
I'm gonna throw 2 gold down, make it so that you only have to pay 6.
Ooh, very, very, very well. Thank you. Oh yes, and then that tonight on the menu that we have we basically have stuffed Verhalken. It's some kind of new thing somebody came up with, Verhalken. I don't know.
What is that?
Apparently that the chef came up with this. He basically told me he used a vulture, he stuffed it into a hawk, and then he stuffed it into a duck. We don't have ducks in the desert. So he's very proud of himself for this meal.
I think I might need to avoid that for personal ethical reasons.
Why? Oh, I am terribly, terribly sorry. That we also do have the customary fish as well.
I think I'll sign up for the fish plate as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, fish sounds good.
Agreed.
All right, then 4 fishes. Alrighty then. Then if that you need just anything, that I will be wiping down the bar, and then I would also just have to go in and talk to my chef about being more conscious about our guests that come in. And then you just hear about a huh?
I mean, other people might be cool with it, but Bird maybe not going to eat. Yeah.
No, that I do not wish that upon anybody. I am terribly sorry about that.
No,
And I
it's
will
cool.
get that set up.
I'm
So
good
y'all,
with the fish.
so that y'all go up to the room, and then it looks like a typical hotel suite room, but medieval style. Basically that the twin beds, that there is like a, parchment that has basically that the today's news on it, and then it has the method sink and bath system. So what are y'all doing right now?
Okay, so
No, we
Well,
brought Setaj inside and put her in a bed.
Just snoring.
All right. Before we rest, because I suggest that's what, especially the two of you, need to do. Probably want to sell them gems to get them into cash or just gold. Is something.
yeah.
But whole reason we're here is we gotta find Hugo for the lady at the dock. She said he was somewhere here. See if there's flump jelly.
Oh yeah.
And then we got to go over to the Lucky Halfling to find a Jared Baxter and deliver the note. Now, I'm hoping I didn't lie to the guards at the front. Was it the Prime Minister that gave us the note? Or was it that really shitty chief of police that gave us the note? Or was it dude with weird-faced cat that gave us the note?
Dude with weird-faced cat.
Does anybody remember?
His name was Darren Crumb. Yeah. No, yeah, that was the name.
Now, this is also Hewitt doesn't remember, so I know Hoggpaw
Don't remember either.
with his 0 intelligence modifier does not remember who gave us this note to give to Jared Baxter, who is apparently in a brothel.
And a casino / brothel.
Oh well.
It's Vegas.
It's
Are we about
Vegas
to pull like
mixed
a
with
Ocean's
Jerusalem.
5?
I don't know.
But who was
that
it? Out of character DM. Who was it that actually gave us the letter?
Darren Crumb gave y'all the letter.
Was he the prime minister, or like what was his role?
No, he's the former head of the guard that has the cat that like has been exposition dump and like came over to us way too friendly right after we got betrayed. Sorry, you got a suspicious cat in the party.
I mean, that's all fair. I mean, that.
Oh, also, we're looking for Gorgon's blood.
That is true because that benevolence still has Gorgonitis.
So I think the best thing to do is rest for now so that neither one of y'all keep looking like this. And all right, please stop shattering yourself. Like, you did that twice.
Did I hear y'all mention benevolence?
She is the manager of our establishment, yes.
Oh, she's still doing the Adventurers Guild things.
You know her?
Oh yeah. Ran a few quests for half a century ago.
Everybody lives a very long time other than you and me, don't they, TumTums?
Apparently.
I don't live that long either. So don't feel bad.
Ari, you're an elf. Elves live for a while.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna turn into Hoggpaw and say, no, I'm not. I'm gonna turn back into
Hoggpaw, we learned this.
I know, but I gotta miss Hoggpaw.
I know.
Hoggpaw's gonna look for a second and be like, I didn't realize I had a gray patch there.
And you got one here too, and I'm gonna do it again, but he's gonna be all gray.
No! I look like Grand Hoggpaw.
Grand Hoggpaw.
Put it on a t-shirt.
That's
what you're going to be called one day now, dear.
If you live that long.
So, what else do y'all want to talk about so far before y'all rest?
So, anybody else kind of disturbed by the way this town operates?
I mean, it's not cool. It's kind of weird, like the bad side, air quotes, with the flippers, and the good side of town butting that close to each other. That's gotta cause problems.
Well, I mean, we have a whole beach that's walled off of homeless people back in Trireme. So, I mean, Ari's right on that. It's just that, like, I was talking more like we're going to put you in a chair so you can go crazy. Wait, the paladin didn't come in here with us, did she?
She was a cleric, and no, that she did not come into the room with y'all.
So you called her place. You called her group of people a coven, and you also keep
give her a wrong job title.
I'm kind of disappointed that she hunts witches. I mean,
like really, for my religion.
Witches.
You keep misclassing her. That's the word I was looking for.
Like, technically, I could be argued to be a witch because I do arcane magic.
Maybe don't say that to her.
No,
yeah, the less we see of the witch hunting, evil hunting, cleric, crazy person, I would be very pleased.
I wouldn't say she's crazy just yet. I would just say that she is okay doing crazy things.
Okay, the fact she found it funny.
That's not crazy. That's sadistic.
Crazy and cruel are synonymous in my book.
Yeah, let's just keep an eye out.
Anyway, we have access to a kitchen here for a little bit, so we should be able to eat. We got rooms. I'm going to figure out what this Misfit sink and tub does.
All right. So as soon as you go over there, then you just see just like a steam method and then a frost method. and then that they are by this big basin bowl that has kind of like a drain pipe to it, and then that they're just sitting there.
Hello.
That they don't respond.
And Celestial. Hello.
And we are here to provide basically your hot and cold water.
Hoggpaw's gonna lean out. They give hot and cold water.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. So yes, of course that. So yes, that. Well, then that we can just go to common now, and then that they just revert back to common and just say like, you can just use us for hot and cold water. That we had that we are a infinite supply of water, and just we can heat it up.
Peek around the door, like around Hoggpaw, and kind of be like, "You're not gonna watch us when we're naked, are you?"
No, that we do not care about that. That we are just only here as tools to just provide water.
Wait, do they pay you?
That they pay us just up in like the little roaches and just at the and then at the insects we eat that basically crawl around.
You're cool with this?
Ew.
Are y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all are okay as long as y'all good with this.
Yeah, we don't care that we basically receive food as payment for our services.
See, is it just a sink basin, or is there actually like a tub basin in there?
It is also a tub basin in there too. We're just at the same setup, pretty much.
I think RA should get the first soak in a nice hot tub.
It is multiple tubs, by the way, that y'all
All
got
right,
to
well,
do.
since he said that, I'm gonna go hop out in my birthday suit and jump in the tub.
All right, you jump in the tub and take a bath,
Scrub a dub dub.
and then that there is some type of, and then that there is a rubber owl bear beside the tub.
I'll play with it.
You play with it; it just makes a sound.
This is beautiful.
We'll say this after everybody else has gotten a bath. Hoggpaw will do it, and if anyone notices when Hoggpaw comes out, Hoggpaw is actually really skinny. It's just there's a lot of floof.
So much floof.
You didn't give me that history check, TumTums. I messaged you.
Oh, I do. Oh, hang on.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ah, hang on. My character sheet's freaking out. My mouse is being stupid.
It's quite all right.
19.
Oh, 19. Very good.
Okay, I roll a 19.
I am typing it now. Spell check it, please. There we go. Thank you. And there we go. That was your result. So what is Erebos doing?
So who all's actually jumping in the bath? Like at the same,
Ari, Hoggpaw.
like in the bathroom at the same time?
No. That there are like multiple bathrooms. That there are at least 3 of the same setup.
Erebos would grab a bath in one of the private alcoves and come out already dressed again, so nobody saw him of the naked, or even partly
Alright.
naked.
All right, and so I take it that if it's not any more dialogue, unless of course if that you want to share with the class, TumTums.
Yeah, except Hewitt's here in the kitchen looking for snacks.
Snacks.
But
he's
thank-
standing right next to me.
Oh, okay.
Some
But-
TumTums that kind of sit there for a second and think, and then be like, "Oh my god, I think I remember the Sam's foot lady. I think that Ari, do you remember there was a statue when we were in Sanctuary?
Sure.
I think it was a halfling. I think it was her. You know,
The guard did show her a lot of reverence.
I mean, like the place where the little girl is the mayor now. I think that the statue there was of Sarah Sandsfoot. Huh.
Huh.
That just hit me like a ton of bricks. Wonder what's up with that.
I don't know. We can figure it out. We got time.
Yep. Oh yes, and then that as just about at this time that Malik comes back in, just like room service. It was 4 things of fish, and then it is like a blackened catfish, pretty much.
That sounds really good right now.
Enjoy, and
also-
also
Thank you.
enjoy your stay.
Oh, Malik, before you go, quick question.
Sure. Yes.
Do you know a Jared Baxter?
Oh yes, of course. Oh yes, of course. That he plays. What is the name of that game? Let me look into my mind right quick. What is the name of that game? I know. Oh yes. Of course. That he is the head gambler at the Lucky Halfling. That he is known for playing the game The Devil's Fate.
Devil's Fate?
Mm-hmm. It is
Did you
just
put-
like a interesting card game. Yes, that it is like similar to basically that that the game of old Jackie Black, but it has a little twist to it with just some divination magic.
Also, another one that might be more of a stretch here. We're also looking for a halfling by the name of Hugo.
He kind of just like looks kind of just squarely at you, but at the same time, it's just the ever just so slight. It's just like, that do you have a small map of the city with you?
But I got this pamphlet that they gave me.
Oh yes, that is the thing. And then that it is basically that his tavern is right there. And he just pointed it out.
Oh, so he's over near the fighting arena.
Pretty much. But enjoy your stay in Dulsol. And then he quickly just walks off.
Before he goes, I toss him a gold.
And then he actually catches it with his tail, not
Excellent.
even like noticing it. Just goes off.
See, if I tried that, it would be lost just forever in the fur.
All right. So if that y'all don't want to explore the nighttime reverie, we can start the next day.
Yeah, I definitely need to sleep.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna get up real quick and get something to drink. So
Okay,
I will
then.
be back.
Okay then. So basically, that as that the nighttime hits you all, Hoggpaw, you have a small dream. It is you are basically up in that same place before whenever you had spoke to Lady Erapis, and she's there, and she's like, "Oh, welcome."
Hello.
So, oh, sorry, go on.
I was just saying hello. You said welcome, so I was trying to be polite.
Oh, that's understandable. That it seems that you are very close by to our temple that is located here.
That was the temple. I thought it was just like they put it on the building to say it's been done right because you also
No,
in
no, no,
charge
no,
of
no.
order.
Oh, no. That my order, at least that the agents of just my own doing, we basically were responsible for building up Dulsol. We are the ones who actually engineered the city. More so, just you can come and pay a visit at my altar anytime you want. And the dream just fades.
Gonna wake up. My goddess segregated and divided the city.
I heard that, and no, I didn't.
Feeling better about the situation now. Gonna just roll over. I'm assuming Hoggpaw's actually sharing the room with Setaj so that no one else has to deal with the kimchi.
Oh God! Then the snoring and the kimchi. Oh God! So as that you are all just basically resting and stuff that you feel just that your magical energies come back to you. Any spells you have used are reset back. All of your HP is back up to full. And then that you all wake up. Excuse me, that was some kind of rooster.
All right, let me see what's on the breakfast menu.
Malik is basically like still up, but he's kind of like half sleepily. Like we got omelets, we got this thing called a waffle, and then we also have desert pancakes with just little slices of cactus.
Do you sleep, Mr. Malik?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but it is actually about to be shift change. I just pulled a 16-hour one.
We will wait for the shift change before we order food then so you can rest.
Yes, and then as that the shift change, it's basically a bubbly halfling girl just comes in and just be like, "All right, Malik, time to go." And he's just like, "About time. See you later." All right. Oh, hi. My name is Penelope, and I am here at the Magic Carpet Inn. What can I do for you?
I would like waffles for everybody.
Waffles. Do you want it with or else without the sticky stuff? The syrup, I mean.
All the syrup that you can put on there for Ari, and then a little bit for everybody else.
Duly noted. And then that she just goes back, and then that she actually starts just prepping it and stuff. So who all has made it downstairs at this point?
I'm down.
Is there a common room downstairs?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
basically a generic common room.
Yeah, downstairs. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Then
is
that
the waffle iron the one they got, like you can actually see her, she's in there and she just flips it over and sets the timer.
That she is actually not doing a timer. Well, because then that they don't have that yet. Yet that she actually is holding up that this custom looks like an iron, but it is kind of like an anvil, but it's hand size. And then as she is pressing into the batter to make the to make the little pockets. Alrighty then, orders up, and then that here go that the waffles with a little bit of syrup. And for you, Mr. Ari, all the syrup in the world on your waffle. Thank you.
I'm going to tell her thank you, and I'm going to switch my waffles with Hoggpaw and start eating.
Sleight of hand versus a perception check.
Oh, it's going to be so sticky in his fur.
Oh, so just at the quickest, most deftness, it just. So as you just take a bite, Hoggpaw, you just get a mouthful of just syrup.
How did I not see this coming? Well, Hoggpaw's gotta go see the mess of it again, because I'm assuming there's just syrup streaming down his chin.
Oh, it's a lot of syrup, and then that it's just, and then that you hear come the paper boy. Extra, extra! Read all about it. That the Sarah Sandsfoot was saved by just travelers. Vivian Schelling will be performing I know that the pit fighters and the chasers need new punching bags. Extra, extra! Read all about it.
Woof.
Woof. Mm-hmm. So what do y'all do with that information?
Hoggpaw's washing syrup out of his face.
Hey,
Uh,
oh, go on. Sorry.
I mean, I guess I'm just going to keep eating my waffle.
All right.
Erebos is already done with waffle, and just kind of leaning back in his chair, says, "There were a couple
Oh.
things y'all needed from the y'all needed to try to find, right? Some kind of jelly or something."
We had a few things to run. Let's let Hoggpaw. What do you want to do first?
Trying to let Emily know she's not coming through.
Oh. TumTum, have you gotten laryngitis?
TumTums.
Let me go over there and check on her.
All right.
Womp, womp, womp.
So we just want to just say just a quick shout out to thank you to all of the viewers who are in the stream tonight. Just thank you, and then that we should be back on regular schedule for team bonus action and stuff.
Hey, new person here. Is anybody is it a every week or every other week situation?
I believe it's an every week situation.
Excellent.
So anyway, then that that this is our newest player, and then that that we have just been enjoying it. So how have you been enjoying it so far? Even though it's just been nothing but just improv.
Oh, it is. That's the best stuff, though. Improv is always the bestest. This.
Somebody dropped.
I think Tums had to holy crap, duck and come back. There we go. Woof.
Everything good?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Right.
All right, now say
Flashback.
what that you were saying.
I was asking, I heard like part of what the person said about Sandsfoot, but I didn't hear what they said about like the fighting pits and stuff when they were.
Oh, that basically that the paper boy is still there, and then he's just like, Why, Esther, would you like a copy of the Dulsolian?
Oh, the paperboy's in the tavern with us? Oh, that happened. Okay.
Yeah, that he was screaming, and then that it is how that they are like delivering the news, and then they're like, Penelope is just like, oh, give me that. And then you just know who to charge. Let's see here. Oh, Sansfoot. She finally had got saved by somebody for once.
Yes, that was us.
Oh, well, excuse me, adventurers. I just didn't know that I was surrounded by heroes. I mean, that y'all, but Sansfoot, that I think that she had like letting saving Sebo go to just, go to her puny head, if you ask me.
Yeah, what's up with her?
What's up with her is that, do you really want to know what is up with her?
Yeah,
Yes.
I do.
Bit. Hoggpaw comes back.
Sometimes the saying is like a mouthful of waffle. Like, yes, I really do.
Hoggpaw's coming back from being dried off, and his hair is just poofed out in all directions on his head.
Well-
Crazy.
Well, then, oh, hello. But anyway, then that I have to kind of then that she just kind of just like corrals you all in. Well, that her mother was one of the highest paying working ladies, so to speak, at the Lucky Halfling. But then she had died of some terminal illness. So Foxy Roguebottom decided to coerce a lady of the cloth into doing those devilish things. And it has been a sad sight to see. She has fallen from grace ever since.
So her mom worked at the brothel and died, and her mom's boss convinced her to do it?
It was more like paying off a debt. That's all what I just know of from just the other side.
Oh.
I don't like the casino.
We just have to
That-
find that guy. We don't have to spend any time in it.
I mean, that the Rogue Bottoms, that they basically almost own all of the casinos except for the ones that are owned by the dwarves, and then that the gnomes, and then that the elves too.
See, now all I can think of out of character is you said Elf Casino, so now I'm thinking of all of his Elvish, which is just an elf dressed as Elvis.
Boo.
Pun.
Do I want to make you lose inspiration or give it to you?
You want to give for that. That is clever.
I got to give. I'm going to give you inspiration for that one.
That is-
Oh my God.
That is clever punnage.
Anyway, back in character. But yeah, then that the fighting pits. Oh, the chaser. You do not want to go up against him. No, that he's known to kill people. But he is beatable, but I don't know how.
Well, I wouldn't go against him, but we do have a champion in our midst. His name is TumTums the Terrible. Like you
No,
might name.
no, it's not.
The Boulder Smasher.
No.
Oh,
Stop it. No.
really? Oh, really?
We'll work on it. I'll
We
convince you
have
of it.
watched him personally slay foes of great determination and size that many others much larger than little TumTums here would have ran away and scream in fear. TumTums
But
will
something
take
being
us
bigger
lead.
than me doesn't take a whole lot, but you guys are going to get me in trouble.
She just kind of just like looks at y'all, just like, wait a minute, hold up now. And then that she just basically just like, why did her accent change? But anyway, and then she just basically like she basically pulls out like a older version of the Dulsolian. Wait, you are TumTums. You are Shattershaft Ari, and you are Boss Hog. Y'all are the ones that who had basically defeated Raynor Dome.
Damn it,
in
Ari.
Tri-Ring.
Damn it.
What I do?
It's Hoggpaw, not Boss Hog.
It is Boss Hog. Don't let him lie to you.
Well, that regardless, then that the words of y'all feet has traveled far. And then I assume that this is just somebody that who is following in y'all's steed.
Oh no, they're
just mean,
following
like,
in my
no
step.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Is it? Are we the ones that got followed?
Well, then that regardless here, then that do y'all care for second waffles?
Yep, please.
Omelet, please.
Omelet. Do you want the skeever? Do you want the skeever ham or else bacon in it?
Bacon.
All right. And then she just brings out this omelet. So what are y'all doing?
I'm gonna toss her a gold too after she brings Ari his omelet.
Oh, nice. Wow. And then she just puts it up in the tip jar.
Excellent.
So what do y'all want to do?
All right, do we want to find Hugo? Or do we want to go find Baxter?
Let's find Hugo.
All right, I'm fine with whatever y'all want to do. I'll tag along.
Hey then. So then I asked that y'all are basically traveling just in at the city and stuff, that you pass by that the long line of people outside of Mott's the magic emporium. Then that you all are basically arriving up in this area. And then that you see like houses are starting to look like decrepit and stuff, homeless people, that it's like less pretty and more like grimy and stuff. Just think like just the ghetto area of just any town and such. And then that that there is an old woman that's just like, you have coin for an old woman?
Yes, I do. I give her a coin.
Oh, thank you. And then as she like looks at it like, that this all you can give me?
Are we with my passive perception of a 16, does it look like also Hoggpaw's charlatan background? Does this look like anybody's also keeping an eye on this old lady right here, or other people are trying to watch how much we give?
With a passive of 16, I will say that like you just kind of just like notice it just slightly that there is basically like a human that is kind of like along the rafters of like one of the abandoned buildings, that he's just kind of just like keeping his eyes out, but he isn't like making a move or anything. That it's just kind of like up in the shadows, just watching.
We're being watched right now. Everybody act normal. Just keep going. This reminds me a little bit of home right now.
All right, well, I just keep going then.
Gold. She just keeps saying that.
I am going to attempt a sleight of hand to
All right.
To basically reverse pickpocket.
Okay.
That is a 16.
Gotta get 20. So that you basically ask that you like walk by, and then she's saying more gold. That you just with just at the deafness of like a normal cat, just take the gold back from her.
Reverse pickpocket. I'm trying to.
Oh, reverse pickpocket.
I'm trying to covertly actually give her money.
Oh, that you do that then.
Anybody, I'm gonna put 10 gold in the cup and just look at her. Don't say a damn thing, and just keep going.
Don't say it. She just like looks around and then she just scurries off in the back as y'all walk away.
Just keep
So
an eye
that
out.
you all
Usually in these neighborhoods like this where I grew up, there's more than one, and there's people keeping an eye out to figure out who's got what and who's giving out what. By the way, if anybody comes up to you and says, "I bet you I know where you got them boots," tell them your feet and keep walking.
So how come you gave her more gold then?
She's hungry.
Yeah, but when someone takes the gold you gave her.
They didn't see me give her the gold.
I don't know.
So then as y'all are like walking past this fighters pit towards just at this end that that Malik has pointed out, it is basically like this massive 40 by 40 arena. You know, it has a few stands and stuff, and then that there is actually a fight going on right now this early that it is basically a monk versus a primal warrior with just a battle axe, and then that they're just going at it. And then it's just nasty looking bloodshed and stuff is going over. But that's all you really notice, as that y'all are not interested in that.
Ari, if you get me thrown in there, I swear to gods.
I'll behave.
If it gets you thrown in there, I'll just keep doing healing word from a distance because I bet nobody will know because I'll just go, "You can do it."
I mean, I can fight, you know, but I don't want to be in there with Dad if I don't have to.
I'm not gonna make you fight. You know me. I gotta give you a hard time.
Alright, did you sign him up?
No, but I signed you up, Lost Hog.
Just gonna stare at Ari
Die.
very hard.
You know I'm joking. Mostly. And for the record, I don't sign anybody up. I'm not gonna do that.
All right, so as soon as y'all all go into just at this this nameless tavern, everybody just kind of like looks at y'all from the table, just like it's just a bunch of ruffian looking people. Like then that there's like a bald headed guy that just got a scar over his head. That there's like a half orc that has his tusk that got like piercings, and then that they are all just like looking. And then they just go like, and then there's just this absolute unit of a man, hairy forearms, kind of like the chin strap goatee going on, and he just like, we got new people. That the name's Hugo. Hold up, wrong voice. That the name's Hugo. Who do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Well, I'm TumTums, and this is Ari, and I almost said Boss Hog. I'm sorry, Hoggpaw and Erebos, and we've actually been looking for you.
We're here on behalf of Madame Eduardo. Down in
He
Tribe.
kind of like raises just an eyebrow as that you just notice that the glass that he's been wiping starts to crack as he's just holding it. Like,
yeah, she has that effect on most people, don't she?
No, it is actually the quite opposite, that y'all giving the effect off to me. What business do you have?
Out of character, I have written down we had to go find Eduardo, or had to find Hugo, and then I have Delphine Eduardo, my boss.
Okay, then that makes sense now. Oh,
we have to give him a letter.
No, that was that's Baxter. We have a letter for
the letters for Jared Baxter. Yeah.
It seems like that somebody, judging by this, that I think that it might have to do something with just little Sparkle again. Come on up into the back right quick, so then for y'all interview. And then he just escorts you to the back room. What do y'all do?
For what?
We had an interview.
With Sparkle? What's happening?
All right, TumTums, how about you and me go up? Let's all go up. I should not be trusted. I need an adult.
Let's not split up.
Did y'all sorry, go on.
Erebos is actually gonna, like, he said go up. I'm assuming they're going upstairs.
No, that they are going across up into like a back room.
Erebos is actually gonna take a post by the door. Hand on his like his hand crossbow at his hip.
Okay.
Hoggpaw is going to then message while whispering, because I gotta verbally say I'm gonna whisper with message. Erebos, I'll let you know if things go wrong this way.
And I just kind of give. Do I have to? How does message work?
Reply back. You can read that. You can read that. You can write. You can reply back within the message. That's how I do message and sending.
Okay. I'm just gonna like give you a quick Roger, like mental nod.
That the message has been received, and then as soon as y'all go into the back, then that there's is like a, then that there is a like somebody as soon as that he closes the door, then that there's just like another person just like behind the shadows. It's just hood up, but you can obviously see that it's a tiefling, and then she's just like, so then that Miss Delphi sent just some new recruits.
Is that what we are?
I was not sure. I thought we were just here to like relay a message or bring something back. I didn't think we were joining anything.
Oh, I mean that, you know, that it should have been obvious that if that you all had met Miss Adwatero of Trirane, that this is the Dulsolian. Hi, that the name is Trixie. And then I'm just basically here on just that the behalf of Hugo. And that you can consider this your initiation, sort of. We have a little snitch we need to not get rid of, but we need to get something she stole from us that can basically put Miss Delphi into trouble. If you catch my drift.
You need us to steal something that got stolen from you that could get the lady who very awkwardly flirted with me back in Trirame in trouble.
Pretty much, because that you see that, you know, no, now that, you know, like no offense to Lady Eractus, then that you see that she just basically just kind of holds up a chain necklace of like that the Eractus symbol. That I am all for like that the civilization and stuff, but that some of the religious types in me that we just don't mesh well. I prefer to live in the shadows and probably do my own independent study. So basically, you gotta go. That this little black kinku that she's been causing problems for us. We just need just those papers.
Name of this kinku?
Yeah.
Little Sparkle. That's her name.
Little Sparkle?
Yes, that is her name.
And she has papers.
Yes, that she basically has incriminating evidence that can basically tell that the Thieves Guild is a real thing with all of our locations and stuff.
Okay, need a valid reason why letting the Thieves Guild be found out is a bad thing.
Thieves Guild be found out is a bad thing will result into, and Hugo speaks up, it'll just be bad things all around. Like honestly, that we just only like to fence goods. We don't mean to kill anybody. We just like fencing goods. Sometimes that the goods are beneficial for the members on the right side of the law, even. But if that the
here's the
thief,
thing:
mm-hmm.
law, order, magic. Kind of the three things that make up my whole deal here. What are you doing that actually helps keep order if you break in the law?
Corrupt politicians somehow that they basically get evicted and have to go to the gallows. What else, Hugo? Basically removing riffraff that try to get too comfortable. That sort of thing.
Gonna insight check that.
Go ahead.
26.
They are actually telling the truth.
So you're the lesser of two evils and you help keep up the good. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much so.
TumTums.
Lesser of two evils is better than the greater evil?
If they take care of people and maintain order, I can turn part of a blind eye towards what they do. Ari?
What's up? I'm good with whatever y'all want to do. Remember, I was in the bathroom, so only kind of half followed what you were saying.
They want us to find papers that could incriminate the Thieves Guild and bring up all their members. And
that could cause some serious problems.
They do the illegal good.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm fine with it.
All right, we'll find you a little sparkle.
All right.
We just won't get the papers, though. We don't actually have to hurt the bird, right?
You hurt? If you happen to hurt her, we won't care. But just get the papers out and make sure the guards are not alerted. Simple, easy, done, right? Am I right?
Easy.
Where's she at again?
That she basically lives like she basically lives like around the block, pretty much.
And it's just a little black kinku.
It is a black and green kinku.
Okay.
If she's just around the block,
Be
why haven't
rewarded.
y'all done this?
Who? Just us? That we don't. That if we was to go there, then that she said that if that any of you Thieves Guild members come into my home, I will alert the guards immediately. So it has to be somebody from the outside.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go take care of this.
Okay, and then that'll be a good place to just like end the session. And then Miro, why don't you close us out?
Thank y'all everybody for watching. We first time back, we're actually at or above our normal viewership, which is pretty good. Glad we had a new player with Erebos come in.
Me?
But we're gonna try to start streaming again. Sorry for the 2-month downtime. Frey and I moved, and I have the computer that usually does all the streaming. So, yay new house, yay tired.
No, they just have to send us our fridge
Now they just have to send us the fridge.
that we should have gotten today.
But thank y'all for tuning in, and I will turn it over to Frey to do our final sign out and do any of the promotions and socials that we got.
We are glad that anyone joined us tonight, and if anyone is watching this later on our YouTube page, which you can find, we are Team Bonus Action. We are obviously twitch.tv/Team Bonus Action. We are also on Facebook as Team Bonus Action, and we are on Twitter at @bonus_team. So you give us a like, give us a watch, give us a follow. You'll be able to hear updates of when we're playing, what we're doing, just the random goofy stuff that we tweet and share. I believe we are going to try for Holy Winds on Monday. Not positive if that's happening or not yet, but we will give it a shot. If not, we will see you next time we are playing this game here. And since Nox is not here, everyone have a good night and don't let your meat loaf.